Hi everyone, this is Julia from Adventure Geek, and today I'm going to be talking about everything to do with first aid and hygiene on the Camino. Okay, so I'm always getting asked about various different things to do with both hygiene, especially girly stuff, so guys beware that there is a little girly section in this about things on the Camino, but I'm just going to give you my ideas of things that I take along with me. I'm going to do it a little bit like Generation Game, for those of you who remember what the Generation Game was like. I'll show you all the things that I've got inside my Sea to Summit travel bag. The reason I used this particular travel bag, and Rachel's got one as well in blue, is that it's really light, it's only 81 grams. The thing I like about it is the hook, which is fantastic. So when you're in the showers, you can literally just hook it up. It's got a pocket in the back, which is I can put my phone in a waterproof case, which is great. And it's got various different sections, as you can see here. So the top section I have literally just for things like pills and stuff like that, which I'll go through shortly. Second section there is all to do with teeth, so that's my toothbrush, toothpaste, flossing sticks, that sort of thing. And the bottom part is usually all to do with first aid. So I'm going to go through what I take with regards to first aid and also with regards to things like laundry. So that's the next thing I'm going to show you. Okay, so when you get to an albergue, if you've got more than one change of clothes, obviously you want to wash your clothes, and I like to keep it in a very lightweight little laundry bag, which I think I got from Decathlon, which was like £2 or something like that. I don't know how you guys are with regards to sort of detergent and washing powder, but I've decanted, we like that word, some washing powder, which is, or washing liquid, that we take along with us because both me and Rachel have sensitive skin. So the last thing that you want to be is all itchy when you're on the Camino. So take along some washing liquid that works for you. If you haven't got sensitive skin, don't worry about it. There'll be loads at each albergue. You can usually buy little packets of washing powder which you put into the machine. So washing your clothes, you need to do that every day, and just get it out the way as soon as you get to an albergue, because obviously you want to dry it before. And if you don't want to pay for the drying machine, just washing your clothes and hand washing them and sticking them outside. You want to get that done as soon as possible, because obviously you've only got so much sunlight left. If you get to the albergue, then go out and you end up having a few drinks and washing your clothes a bit later, they're still going to be damp tomorrow, and you end up putting them on the back of your pack. And you can't always guarantee that there's going to be sunshine. Yes, it does rain in Spain. So yeah, nice little bag. I like to keep my dirty washing separate, so that's just a hygiene thing for me, and I keep that there. The other thing I like to take with me is a micro towel. This micro towel is, ones that I don't like are those chamois leather type ones. Rachel's got one of those, but I just feel that the chamois leather, you just, when you're sort of like washing the water all over your body, you're just moving the water around rather than absorbing it. So I like the ones that actually feel like proper towel. This is not massive, it's just that big. So this is a medium one, which I just got from, I think, Go Outdoors or something like that. But it served me well for 2 Caminos so far, and a load of other things that I've done, and it will serve me well for this Camino as well. Okay, so in true traditional Generation Game style, let's go through all the things that are in my first aid kit, and also all the things that are in my travel bag as well, what we take to wash ourselves with. Okay, right, stay tuned. Okay, so let's start. So the first thing I'm going to bring with me is travel wipes, because never get caught short when you're out on the trail, and it's always nice to have something to wipe yourself with. A lot of people you'll find take toilet roll, but please pack it out. So I've got some Ziploc bags as well, so if I am going in the outdoors, in the woods, then I don't want to leave toilet paper on the trail, so I just put it in a Ziploc bag and discard of it when I get back to the town. Next thing is a Compeed stick. So a lot of people use like Vaseline, but this is just a nice little stick just to smother your feet in the mornings before you set foot on the trail, just to protect you and stop from blisters. You can't get away without using either moleskin tape or some sort of athletic tape. Again, stop for blisters. I must admit, I know where I get hot spots, so I always put tape on my feet before I set out on the trail, whether I've got blisters or not, and touch wood, touching wood. So far, I've not had any major blisters, just little dinky ones every now and then. Deep heat, as you can see, this is well used for those painful muscles. I love the smell of deep heat as well. One thing I would say is please don't do what I did last time, and I had some pain in my rear end and I stopped at a cafe and I thought, well, I'll put some deep heat on it, and yeah, that doesn't work when you're just about to walk 10 miles. So don't put deep heat on your rear end. Also got some first aid cream, just some antiseptic cream. This is great, ibuprofen gel as well, so if you've got aching muscles, just to put the gel onto certain areas of your body that ache, this is great. I love this stuff. So in here I've got plasters and Compeed as well, so if I can just open that up. I like this little package, it's great. So got all different sorts of Compeed and plasters, and I'll always use them, and other people use them as well. Or borrow mine. Okay, so getting more into the washing stuff rather than, I've got good old Lush soap. So I've got the circle soap that goes in a square tin. If you get the circle soap and put a circle tin, sometimes it's really hard to get it out. So yeah, make sure that you've got your Lush soap. So this washes your hair, your body and your clothes as well, if you're not using a washing powder like I mentioned earlier. Travel toothpaste, don't worry, I know if you're going to be out for 5 weeks, you can pick these up along the route in any of there's pharmacies everywhere on the Camino, so don't worry about any of this stuff, so you can always pick stuff up as you go. Personally, I like flossing sticks, so I'll take a couple with me, but I'll pick some up as well as I go. I have a bamboo toothbrush, it's really, really lightweight, and yeah, I like to take that with me. Again, from the first aid kit, I also have a pair of scissors, and so all this stuff all fits in that Sea to Summit bag. When you reach a certain time of life, you also like to pluck things, so I have a small pair of tweezers. And the other essential and staple, which should be in everybody's kit, is a small pair of nail scissors, keeping those nails short. I didn't do that on my very last Camino and I got black toes, so make sure you're keeping your nails short. I decant some, I need to fill these up, but I've got ibuprofen in a little bag. I've got melatonin as well, so I've got these for sleeping, because sometimes in albergues I struggle, so they're a natural remedy that enhances your sleep. So melatonin is wicked. And I also suffer from bad sinus problems, so I also have Sudafed. Again, you can see I've been having some of these lately, so I just need to top that up before I go. I have a hairbrush just to keep my hair tidy in the mornings. So it's my hairbrush and a little mirror. Hello. If anyone saw my videos from both my last Caminos, I suffer really badly from blisters. So this time round, I've got my cold sore cream and I don't have to wait until I get out there and get a blister. It's already in my pack, so I'm more prepared this time round. I've also got a razor because I'm going to be wearing shorts and I don't like hairy legs. Can't go bad without sun cream, so I've got the little sun cream. This is not a stick, so this is actually cream, and that actually doesn't stay in my Sea to Summit bag, that stays in my side pocket on my bag. Chapstick also stays in the side pocket on my hip belt. And the last thing is, I probably didn't need to do this, but I've just decanted some aloe vera. So that's in my kit bag as well. So I'll just keep that to one side just in case, because I've got light skin and I know I'll get sunburnt along the way. The last thing, I've got 20 panty liner things, and I know that's a bit girly, so sorry to mention that, but I find them really useful, so just keep them on you and just change them once or twice a day. So I've got probably about 40 of these just stuffed in the bottom of my pack. They don't weigh anything, but from a hygiene point of view, it's a lot cleaner, especially if you're hand washing your underwear. You don't always get them as clean as you do when you're obviously you're putting them in the washing machine. So I find those really handy. Okay, and the last thing I wanted to mention was good old hand sanitizer. I have that attached to my pack. I've got one with a nice little hand sanitizer thing, and that's just attached to my pack. And I also put some extra Compeed in my shoulder bag as well. So, you know, you just want to be able to access it rather than fumbling around looking for your travel bag. So I keep emergency stuff in my Sea to Summit travel wash bag, but I've always got an extra packet of Compeed in my shoulder strap as well, just in case, as well as some extra ibuprofen tablets as well. Okay, that's me signing out for another week. I really do hope that this was useful. You found some use from all these bits and bobs that I've mentioned today. Remember, you know, if you like these videos, please hit that subscribe button. My goal is to get at least 100 subscribers this year by the end of the year, so that's what I'm trying to do. So please subscribe if you like these videos. And also, if you're watching this on Facebook, then please give us the thumbs up button, because that helps with exposure as well. Alright, that's me signing out for another week. All that leaves me to say is remember to go take a hike.